Hey everyone, welcome back to Fresh Ingredients. Today we're going to cook opor ayam. For you who don't know, opor ayam is a traditional Indonesian dish from Central Java. It's a braised chicken with coconut milk. There are two types of opor ayam, white and yellow. Well, basically they are the same. The only difference is yellow opor ayam use turmeric to make it yellow. First, we want to cook the chicken. We can deep fry or pan-sear or boil it, but my mom told me her grandmother used to cook opor ayam by roasting the chicken in the oven. So before we roast it, I think it's better if we season with salt first and then add a little bit of garlic and half a lime. Mix it up together and then we put it in the oven over medium to high heat for 45 to 60 minutes. While we wait, let's prepare the rest of the ingredients. This around 8 cloves of cloves, about half tablespoon of white pepper and around 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds. We can use instant coconut milk or powder, but I want to make it more authentic by using fresh coconut milk. This is a shredded coconut. Pour about 100 to 200 ml of water and give it a massage. We want to extract all the flavor on it and then pour it over a strainer so we only get the coconut milk, and then you get the thick coconut milk. We're going to repeat the process and you will get a light coconut milk. We will use both of them. As you can see the difference between thick and light coconut milk. And at this point I realized I need more coconut milk. Fortunately, I still have another shredded coconut in the fridge, so I repeat the process off screen. This is a lemongrass that I just harvested. This lemongrass is very young and small, so I use about 6 of them. If your lemongrass is big, I think 2 or 3 is enough. We want to smash it to release all the flavor. I also cutting it again to make it smaller so it will be easier when we cook it. This is a ginger and we're going to remove the skin using a spoon, or we can cut it with a knife. But preparing ginger with knife, usually we remove too much meat. I think if we scrap it with a spoon, it will more effective. This is a galangal. For this one, I'm going to remove the skin using a knife because the skin is much harder than a ginger, so it's almost impossible to scrape it with a spoon. And then you can smash it, or I prefer to score it with a knife or make a little cut to release the flavor. This is kaffir lime leaves to give a citrusy aroma and daun salam to give flavor. Daun salam purpose is almost familiar to bay leaves in Western cooking. And we're going to prepare a lot of garlic and a lot of shallot, like around 10 for each of them. We don't have to chop it or slice it, just leave it like that, because we're going to blend it later. First, I'm going to toast around 4 to 5 candle nuts that I already cut in half. Candle nut take longer to toast, so when it starts to brown, then we can add the white pepper and coriander seeds. When all of them start to brown, move it to a plate, otherwise it will continue cooking from the heat left on the pan. On the hot oil, cook the garlic and the shallot until it starts to brown and then remove it. 1 hour later, the chicken will look like this. I know, it's not appetizing at all. I honestly recommend to pan-sear or deep fry it, but this is my great-grandmother recipe, so let's just stuck with it. And I'm going to take all the garlic that we roast with the chicken. As usual, you can use a blender, but I stick with pestle mortar to make this video more authentic. First, let's grind the candle nut, white pepper and coriander seed. When it starts change into powdery like this, then we can add the garlic and shallot. If you want to make yellow opor ayam, at this stage you can add turmeric powder or fresh turmeric. A little tip: to make the turmeric more flavorful, you can roast it or put it on the direct fire. That's okay if your turmeric burns. We can scrape all the burn spots later, and then we get the more flavorful and soft turmeric. In Indonesia, we call it bumbu putih or white paste. This is like a basic paste for cooking. If you add turmeric, it will become yellow paste. If you add chili, it will become red paste. We're going to cook the white paste again. There is still white paste left on the bowl, so I pour a little bit of water to clean it. And then we can start to add the aromatic. Add the galangal, ginger, lemongrass, salam and kaffir lime leaves, and finally the cloves. Cook it until all the aromatic ingredients start to release all the flavor and the aroma. And believe me, it smells amazing, like really good. And then we can add the chicken. We're going to use the light coconut milk first, pour it, and then cook it until it is almost boiling. If you use instant coconut milk, usually it's very thick. You can mix it with water to make it more like this. When it is almost boiling, then we can add the thick coconut milk. We don't want to cook it until boiling rapidly because it will destroy the coconut milk. The coconut milk will look bad and break. I don't know how to describe it in English, but in Indonesia we call it pecah or santannya pecah. If we stir it too much, we can break the chicken because the chicken is already super tender, but we need to keep stirring it to prevent the coconut milk from breaking. So this is a stirring method that I learned from my friend using metal spatula and do it like I do. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe this in English again. Well, I think I need to learn more English after this video. And don't forget to season it with salt, sugar, and optional MSG or chicken powder. Some people like their Opor Ayam sweet, some people don't like it sweet at all. So I put not too much sugar. Opor Ayam should taste creamy from the coconut milk, spicy from all the herbs and spices, umami from the chicken stock, and a balanced flavor of salt and sugar. If you have leftover Opor Ayam, make sure you remove all the leaves and put it in the fridge. It will last longer. Serve it on a bowl and garnish it with fried shallot and optionally sambal. Thank you very much guys for watching my video. I hope you like it. Please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me, and I see you next time.